incredible.
In the heart of Quebec, in a region called Mauricie-Bois-Franc, there's a huge body of water that's a haven for anglers, especially those itching to tangle with the walleye. Called the Gouin Reservoir, it covers an area of 720 square miles. Game fishermen are never disappointed with the top-notch fishing here. When it comes to walleye, the Gouin, as regulars like to call it, always delivers. When it comes to fine lodgings in a beautiful, natural setting, the Gouin never disappoints these adventure seekers. For budding fishermen like these young fellas, there's nothing quite like a waterway the size of this one, where they're sure to have a close encounter with the fish with the big glassy eyes.
Ryan, I caught up to you.
Bring it over here.
Yes, sir!
The Gouin Reservoir's reputation is second to none in the walleye department. It's an ideal environment for breeding, and to boot, the local outfitters know all the fish's favorite hangouts. That's the secret of their success on these wide waters, as vast as an inland sea. Many outfitters have operations in the area, but game fishermen seem to favor some more than others. One in particular is Chalet Gouin, a resort that's been a long-time favorite with vacationers and fishing enthusiasts, who've come to appreciate it for all sorts of reasons, but mainly for the royal treatment they get. The owner himself is always on hand to greet and welcome them, and these fishermen realize just how much their success can depend on him, because he's so familiar with every nook and cranny on the reservoir and always willing to tell them where to find the biggest schools and the most challenging fighters. Without a doubt, the fishing is high caliber, and so too are the lodgings and facilities. Another reason for the remarkable popularity and well-deserved reputation of the outfitters.
There we go. Perfect. Nice fish.
First one.
Pressure's off now.
That's
we know
it.
there's fish there.
Friend, nice fish. Cousin Mitchell on the net.
No doubt about it, the huge Gouin Reservoir is one spectacular first-class fishing hole, especially in and around the area where the Chalet Gouin outfitters have set up operations, with several major rivers that can be reached by boat in less than half an hour.
Doubleheader.
Going for a limit.
Way to go. Get on in here.
There it is.
That's the biggest walleye here. Look at that fish. Mitchell's gonna net.
Not bad.
Look at that fish.
These young
buddy.
beginners, who are here fishing for some of the best walleye in their lives, can't get over what an unbelievably thrilling and exciting experience it is. They're in seventh heaven.
There it is.
Beautiful.
Oh. Let me congratulate you, sir. Good job.
Sorry, buddy. How you doing? Where's? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
Imagine what it must feel like to catch such a whopper. This walleye must weigh a ton.
That's okay. There, take
They're the
line
envy of Scott and I. We wish we could have been so lucky.
Too much lately.
The walleye strikes and the frenzy begins to build in the fish and the fishermen. These are gregarious fish, so they're always found in schools of varying sizes.
Mitchell, he's just over 3.3 pounds.
Beautiful fish on. Quite
A hot battle ensues, and minutes later, yet another walleye is brought to the net, much to the delight of these budding fishermen, who fought as valiantly as the fish.
Look at that. The kid is the king.
Oh man,
You're gonna have to weigh that one.
All right. Beautiful walleye. Look at that.
Granted, fishermen today can use the latest high-tech tools like sonars. Still, an outfitter who knows his territory through and through is and always will be the best friend a fisherman could ever have. Someone who knows where the prized specimens are to be found and can advise on the best techniques to be used. An angler would do well to follow any advice or suggestion he gets from an outfitter. It's always a good thing to check in with an outfitter every morning before heading out for a day's fishing on his territory.
There it is. fish.
Oh, finally.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
Go. Oh my God, it's a nice
Oh,
fish.
that weighs 3 pounds, 18 inches.
Yes.
Good job, Ryan. Good job.
Hey,
He catches
no,
those
we don't throw our
fish.
kids in.
He's going overboard.
chumming with kids.
Get up there, Moussaillon.
Moussaillon.
Moussaillon, here, let his grandson do it for him.
Want to do it?
Let him do it.
Nice one, Grandpa.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice drop here.
What a day.
This one looks dead.
This is incredible. What a blast, eh?
Oh, it's amazing.
Some of them are dead.
Come on, Grandpa. There it is.
Oh, you got it? Finally.
Somebody, net.
Right here, I'm got it, buddy. Come on.
Nice.
Whoa!
Oh,
Got it?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to him.
Yeah, I'm
My
holding.
God, it looks like a giant. Look at that.
a new record for sure.
Every day of this adventure, there's a discovery to be made around every corner.
3.9.
Oh!
So be sure and bring along all the necessary gear, like binoculars, a scale to weigh your trophy catches, and last but certainly not least, always bring a camera.
I caught that. Uh-oh.
Yes, indeed, it's been quite an adventure for our young friends. They've got to experience the thrills of the great sport of fishing during their hard-won battles with the walleye on the tremendous Gouin Reservoir. And now they know what it's like to have stayed with some very reputable outfitters whose expertise is known far and wide. I'm willing to bet these young guys are hooked for life on fishing, and they're not about to forget they've had the time of their lives at Chalet Gouin.